Okay. Alright, I decided to make this video because I kind of felt a little bad about last night. I wouldn't say I stomped the game, but I didn't explain what I was doing or help anybody. I was a little hurried to leave last night, so maybe I can do that now. This is for in a Monet or in a minute. I don't know. In a minute, that's kind of what it sounds like. But either way, top lane, this is a little bit of, I guess, hopefully I'll give some tips to how to carry low elo and stuff like that. Because basically that's all I did was just take advantage of a lot of mistakes across the map. Katarina starting on is fine. I don't know if you play Cat a lot, or I know you said you don't play top lane, but I mean this is simple stuff that could go across anything. I pushed a standard ward there, nothing exciting. I did it before getting in the lane, and I know that I have stun. You shouldn't have Shunpo. You're probably going to start with your Q, which doesn't do much damage, which means I can out-trade you at level 1. But you have a little more minions than me, so I'm a little careful to trade. And again, you're probably going to hit level 2 before me, but that's a good trade for me, because all I do is just walk up to you, and you can't escape my stun. And I'm kind of being careful to not let you hit your auto attack on me to proc your Q's thing, I don't know, whatever it's called, your... Was it Bouncing Blade? Yeah, the extra damage from that, because by itself it doesn't hit very hard. And again, I'm letting the lane push too, because now you're open for a gank. And you're zoned out for the most part. CS is fine, you're doing a good job of last hitting. I think you did better than me at the start. I got a couple lead on CS. So, you have your Shunpo, you took all 3 skills. I know what you have. And the thing with Cap, and you'll see here in a second, is I can't really do much to you until you Shunpo, but I know your Shunpo's on cooldown, so I attack you. Or it was, just you used it. And now everything's on cooldown, so I can keep chasing you if I wanted to. But there's also CS back here, and I don't want to miss the CS, last hits. Again, your Shunpo's on cooldown, and I can still attack you. And I know you're going to want these last hits. You probably will be able to out-sustain me with your health potions, so I have to out-damage you, because I won't win the lane with sustain. Because you can just keep throwing your Q. And that's... If I did get into a sticky situation, I probably would have had to build magic resist. Here's where the lane went bad for you. It's not your fault. We saw Lee coming up here. Let me go back. So we saw Lee with low health and double buffs. I'm going for that kill. And I said, Sejuani, I called that one out. I mean, I don't know, there's much you could do about that other than tell him to back off. Because you're low. I can kill you right now. I know I can. With my stun W, Q, ignite combo. Hang on. I don't want directional camera. Okay. So I told him to bait it out. And I mean, I know I can kill you right now. And I know you haven't warded either because your ward's still in your inventory. Anyway. I can catch both y'all on a stun. GG. I'm not chasing you. You had to flash. This was just a good play by our team, honestly. And I picked up double buffs, so now you're going to have to be careful. I thought about pushing the lane, but you came back. So then now your Shunpo's down. I probably shouldn't use stun there, but I'm just making sure you're not farming. I'm denying you farm. And I'm getting free farm. I tried to push there just because I knew you'd have to recall after that. Oh, and at least, hang on. I think you did a nice job on your Shunpo combo. Did you come back here? Oh well. Anyway, that was a nice job on your ward hop. I did see that. I always like to come to lane on Katarina with at least 2 wards. So what you buy now? There's not much you can buy. I set up a gank here mid because I just pushed your lane and I know I'm winning and I don't see you yet. So I'm like, let's go mid, let's kill him. I know Malzahar is almost level 6 and Diana's going to need some help. So this is just a nice play. If you're a top laner or a CC, this is easy in a gap closer. Jax is one of those who can do this. Aurelia sometimes can. So anyway, he's dead. I didn't know if he had his flash up or not, but he waited too long to use it either way. He should have flashed right when I jumped to him and he wouldn't get hit by the stun. However, if he flashed prematurely, I could just jump to him and stun him, and right there he just was too slow to flash. So now I run back top, didn't cost me anything, hardly. Cost me a flash, but that was worth it to pick up a kill from mid. That's probably a good idea on the ult. That was a good trade for you. I mean, I'm low health, and you're still pretty good off. However, my bear's coming, so my bear wins. You got yourself killed here because you don't have a ward to jump to, and you shunpoed to a minion. So that's just a, I don't know if it's a fat finger or whatever, but I did an early ult there because I don't want to take any damage from you. Most people make the mistake on Jax of ulting too late. That's just, you died there because you didn't have a ward in both scenarios. Always have a ward on you if you can if you can. Because you would have seen Sejuani if you had a ward there. You would have also been able to ward hop if you had a ward on you. So now we push the lane. This is just a top lane mechanic. I'm making Lee come up here because we're going to get this tower if he doesn't come. So he shows up. That's fine. Now we can leave. No pressure on mid. No pressure on bot now other than simple lane pressure. Whenever you force a jungler to come to your lane, it means you're doing well. And this makes it easier for every other lane. Alright. I guess you're going for haunting guys, it looks like. I probably would have picked up boots earlier. Or some kind of... Jax is a tough one to build against. You usually want to build against your lane opponent, but he does magic damage and AD, like physical, so it's kind of hard to build against him. Now, let's see, I'm 3-0. That's a very scary Jax. I hit that one early. Yeah. This is just, I'm too strong right now. Your best bet right now is just to go gank mid or stay safe. So, again, you would have lived here if you wouldn't have messed up your Shunpo. That's why I kept going in on you. So I go in, I mess up my stun because I'm retarded. So you took advantage of that. You did a nice job there. But I'm just too strong right now. So now if you wouldn't have Shunpo'd, sorry, right here, you would have been able to Shunpo these minions and escape. But instead I pick up a kill. So another thing to keep track of with Jax, which I don't know how many times I did it well of executing it. A good Jax should be able to, is every third auto I'm hitting you with extra damage, which hits really hard. So, oh, hang on. So here's another play. It's my team wanted blue, so I come down here and, well, he flashes. It's not worth chasing. We take blue. Always as a top laner, know what your team wants to do. They wanted to take blue, so I came and helped them, and we got blue. And a kill. Get out safely. I don't think this is warded. No, it wasn't. Okay. This is a stupid recall by me. I was just being ballsy, because you could have come up and killed me. Simple build on Jax. I got Merc Treads. I don't know why. I think because y'all are double AP. You have Malzahar also. I don't know what the extra Amp Tomb pickup's for. I like rushing Zonias on Cat, and that would have helped you a lot. So this was nice bait. I didn't have it warded, and I was over confident, I guess. I still got out. Just because of ward jumps. I'm hoping Lee will dive me because I have my dodge up again, but he doesn't. Or it's almost up. Again, see, I should have warded. If I would have warded down here, I would have seen that. I thought he was going to dive me, so I warded this bush, which is a common thing, and sure enough, I think he shows up. Yep, there he is. So, oh, stop doing this camera. Stop. Okay, so another thing, if I was that low, I knew I had health potions, but I'm still low. I mean, I probably could have died if Lee would have dove me, but on Jax, I knew I had my stun available. So it would have been, I could have probably stunned one of you in the tower and at least gotten a kill. That's the only reason I stayed there. Most times, I should have backed. Like if I was Katarina that low into the tower, just take off running if you can. But just be aware that he could be at this bush and catch you, so you'll have to be constantly paying attention just to get out alive. Just because you're under the tower doesn't ever mean you're safe. Sorry, my mouse is messed up. Another thing you did a pretty nice job of, it just was a little too late, was after I stun you, you ulted, which is good. That's probably the only way you'll win this chase. And your Shunpo, I would be careful about using it. I mean, look at the damage. It only does 90 or 87 damage. That's nothing. Stop using it when you don't need to. It's also delaying your time you could go into your ult. Like, after I stun you, hit that ult and start casting. It may be too late, though, because Jack's... I mean, I'm 5-0. I'm too strong. You're still doing a good job of trading with me, though. So, I know I can kill you right now with one jump W combo. And you've got to recognize that, too. I know you're trying to get farm, but be ready to shunpo to something. Oh, Lee's here, that's why. Yeah, see? I can kill you. That's one of those cases, like, don't let your jungler bait you into a fight. I know you felt safe and you were baiting it because he was here. I told him I told my team, I was like, Lee's coming up here, but I wanted to get a kill on you again. Sorry, that was mean. Tried to dodge it, didn't. He used his ult too early. I think he might have been trying to save you and had precasted it. So there's my ward jump and walk away. At this point in the game, your job's just to try and not give me much. Because, I mean, I'm super fed. Just keep farming so you'll be useful late game. The good thing about Kat is I feel like she's always useful. This was a good bubble by Nami, by the way. That was a good shot there. Deadly. I told him to go top because I'm 7-0. My team's... I have all the kills, I think. Or all but 2. So, mid's doing well, but I still need to help these guys. And I told him that, I'm sorry, but you were into the ground. You were pretty much out of the game for now, so they could probably keep zoning you out, but Twitch... Nami leaves Twitch for some reason, and, well, that's not good. So he gets in trouble. So, I gank mid again, and I'm like, let's go Dragon. So I called for Dragon. We get Dragon. I know they can't stop me, because, well, I'm tanky. Dragon, yay. Turn off chat. I don't know a good way to tell you how to shut down a Jax. I mean, your Quinn's what? She's 6-1, and I just demolish. That's another simple tip if anybody cares. I lost vision on him, and I knew I could jump, but I didn't want to be away, and he was moving faster than me in that bird form, so I warded the bush so I could jump to him and get full vision. That's why I always keep a ward in my hotkey. I think my 6th slot is like C or something like that on my keyboard. So right now, why I came bot too is I'm trying to balance out the map. We lost bot tower. I want them to lose bot tower. I want to balance the map. Top's still up, and this start's fine. So, and I also thought that they might come after me, which of course they did. There's 3 of them. I can always get out. That's why I always keep a ward on me. Somebody like Katarina and Jax that can jump, always keep a ward on you. Because you're not going to have flash up all the time, but I just made an easy escape there with a ward hop, you know? And that's why I think I was like 20-0 in this game at one point. I didn't really build tanky, so I couldn't die. I just I always had a ward on me. This is a risky play. I don't know if I cared at this moment. Lee is low health. Always know your person's cooldowns that they have. I see this is warded. My stun just came up. I knew he was going to try and kill me, and he does. And I get a kill for it. Always pay attention to somebody's cooldowns. Like Malzahar, if he's low health, his ulti's up. He can still 100% to 0 somebody if he's anywhere near farmed or something. Now, just because somebody's low health doesn't mean it's always a guaranteed kill. That gets people killed. Like I was low health up here at top, but I had my stun up, and Lee baited you into dying. You were low health, and you weren't a guaranteed kill because you could have shunpoed away if it was up. But I think it was on cooldown, so I got the kill. Farm, I mean, you did a really good job keeping him farm as much as I was able to deny you, and I did roam a good bit, but still. I would have grabbed your boots a little earlier. Not that it matters, but your Sork boots on Cat are really useful just because she doesn't scale well off of AP. So, yeah. Since she doesn't scale well, her She needs magic pen on her abilities, I think. Let me look at her. Katarina. Yeah, so you've got 151 AP, and she's got 68 plus 68, basically. So she gets like 0.5, 0.6 on that. This is like 0.2 or 3, that's low. Her Shunpo, oh, sorry, I killed you again. I don't know what happened there. I screwed up my stun again. Yeah, I keep screwing up my stun. You can tell I don't play Jax too much, I think. Maybe not. So I should have stunned way too early. I think I'm just too strong right now. Okay. That's why I didn't die. So I should have died right here to this turret shot. But I life stole as I was running away, which is so risky and hard to pull off. Cause see, I life stole off Lee, and I'm still kind of hitting minions as I go because I know I can die. Dodge his Q, just keep zigzagging. Zigzagging's a harder target. And again, if Lee had a ward on him, which he does, there he goes. I could have killed him here too. I was waiting for my spells to come right back up. So he did have a ward on him. I lied. He could have used it sooner and got the E off or slowed me down and then hit his Q. So if Blasted gets somebody, when you're in Lee, it's hard to hit a Q when somebody's running. It just is. It's not an easy thing to do. You slow them down with your E, like double E or whatever, and then you can hit your Q a lot easier because they're slowed down. But that's pretty much that. That's that. I mean, the game is kind of out of control now. Why I'm winning this game is because I won my lane. That's the first step. You can't always win your lane, but you can minimize the damage that the other person can, I guess, inflict on your team. So sometimes if you're low, it's just better just to recall, and sometimes losing your tower is better because then you could farm and open up opportunities for your team to come mid. Like, if I wasn't 12-0, this would be an easy kill for you and Lee when y'all came here. But, I mean, I'm 11-0 at the time. I'm just too fed right now. So how do you deal with that? You try to push other lanes. You have to win other lanes. I wouldn't say the game's ever over, but it's going to be really hard to win when I'm like a hyper carry like Jax is already 12-0. Some games you just don't want to lose, though. I don't think, I mean, you didn't do bad. 1-4, that's pretty much minimizing the damage. I came back to lane fed. I got double buffs early. It just didn't go in your favor that way. I'd clean up if you do like Kat. I mean, I love Katarina. She's still one of my favorite champs. You did pick up magic pen on her, that's fine. You already have some. I didn't notice that, but I still like mobility on her. And I guess that's more because I play mid a lot and I need the movement speed. So if my jungler would have needed to come gank, it's just better to have boots so you can run faster. And since I have tier 2 boots, it's going to help you a lot when you need to, I guess, like right when I'm at max range for my jump spell, it might help you to be able to run away just a little better. So I always try to match what the enemy laner's building, or if I'm ahead, I'll go ahead and build my boots. But if they get boots, I need to pick up boots because mobility is key and movement speed. What else? Yeah, I know a lot of you say you want to carry out of Elo Hell or whatever it is, but it's just, I mean, simple things like that. Win your lane, that's first. And then if you can't win your lane, find opportunities elsewhere. So this gank I did mid earlier in the game was an opportunity. If I was winning my lane, it'd be a great opportunity, or losing my lane, it'd be a great opportunity to catch up and catch my mid up and see if he can carry me. However, it's also a good opportunity when you're ahead because I won't lose much by doing this. And yeah, I mean, obviously if it's warded, I'll just run top. And don't gank from the bot bush if, you know, you're top lane because it's a lot longer run in case it screws up and they'll see you. And it's better just to try it, just attempt this. If it's warded, they'll know, they'll back off and run straight up the river. Or take the safe route and run around if you're behind and scared of them, your top laner coming down on you and killing you. So I hope that helps, guys. If anybody wants to do any further work, Animanet, if you are working on Kat and I made you feel like Kat was bad, then I'll be more than willing to work with you on Kat too. I think Kat's a really good champion. I play her a lot, and I've done some pretty good things with her. And I think around gold elo on my Smurf, I think I'm like 5-0 on her there. So she's still viable. Just gotta be good. You know how to ward hop, but you don't know how to use your Shumpo correctly, like when to use it. It's a long cooldown spell. I think it's, yeah, it's basically a 12-second cooldown. That's a long cooldown spell. So, and you don't have an escape. Mine is a 5.76 second cooldown right now, my jump. So, you're really gonna need your jump at the right time. Right there, I probably could have followed you up, but I don't see your team on the map, so no reason to. But, anyways, yeah. Not too bad. It's just the little things that, make a difference. So